Hey there my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be doing another design using one of the beautiful ice cream glitters from the nail team. I absolutely love this collection of glitters. They're perfect for spring, summer, well they're perfect all year round. They're glitter. Glitter is for life, not just for seasons. But I decided I wanted to do videos with each of the 6 glitters. So I've done one with the strawberry, one with the mango sorbet. My last video was with banana, and today we're going to use the blueberry glitter. So Lottie's all prepped, thin clear base is down. I've used the gems tips and cut the end off for anyone who wishes to know. And now I'm going to be doing a colour block just on the nail bed of the ring finger and the middle finger. So I'm using one of my Perfect Nails core powders. I can't remember which one because I didn't write it down, but honestly it's personal preference, whatever shade of cover powder you like. If you like a pinky, use a pinky. If you like a peach, use a pinky. But I'm doing my first block at that nail bed. Lots of work with my brush, tucking those side walls in, making it nice and smooth, making sure I've got a nice straight line. So I'm pushing that all the time with my brush. I'm not worrying if it's not perfect because I'm going to come in with my craft knife, as you've seen me do before on colour blocks, and cut away excess, as you can see here, to get a nice straight sharp line. Now you want to be really careful using a knife on clients. If you're not confident, don't use it. There are other ways to get that sharp line. You can just file it, you can use dental floss, I've seen some people use, cotton, things like that. With a knife you want to be confident, because even though this is a slightly older one, so it's not new sharp, it is sharp and you don't want to cut a client. Now obviously this is a practice hand, it's not quite as vital about not cutting and causing, you know, blood all over the place, but I don't really want to cut my practice hand. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a please be careful. Now I'm doing the same thing on the middle finger. So using my brush, I want to make sure I tuck those side walls in nice and neat. One of those is not very neat, but cutting away that excess. And I always dip my knife into acrylic powder before I cut. This way the acrylic won't set. This way the acrylic won't stick to the knife. And you want to cut it when it's semi-set. Not too set you can't get the knife through, and not too soft that it just smushes all over the place. I'm going in with a touch more here because I just didn't have that apex. So a little bit more, and I will file these as well because I'm a little bit like that. I like to just cover my bases and cut, file, do everything. Yeah, I'm making extra work for myself, but that's me. I like to faff. I'm still not happy. Anyway, when I am happy, I'm just going to leave that to finish setting. Oh look, bit more knife action going on here. I'm going to leave that to set, and then when it is fully set I will just file straight across. So on the pinky and on the index finger I'm just going to be doing some glitter ombres. So I'm going to apply that same cover powder on the nail bed area, so from the cuticle, and then just fade it out past the natural free edge, or what would be a natural free edge on an actual person. And then we'll add glitter at the tip, keeping it nice and thin, nice neat cuticle line. This will all be encapsulated. Onto the glitter, my favourite. Oh, okay, this is Bubblegum. I've been calling it blueberry. This is my blueberry bubblegum design. It's a beautiful glitter though, whatever it's called. I'm going to be doing my next block of colour on these 2 colour block nails, and I'm just doing a little band of this glitter. It's almost like a belt, but I'm using this to make sure I cover anything you can see of the natural free edge, because the very tip is going to be a glassy look. So into my clear acrylic, teeny tiny amount into that glitter, and then using the tip of the brush to move the glitter around, making sure I've got the coverage where I want it, and just sweeping away, wiping away any excess. I'm trying to keep that line as neat as I possibly can. Not easy with glitter, but doable. Then just cleaning off the tip area of any little bits of glitter that might have escaped. And then when all that glitter is in place and I'm happy with the placement, I'll let it set slightly before encapsulating it in clear acrylic. Always let my glitter set slightly, because there's nothing worse than spending time getting it into position how you want it and then smooshing it when you come to encapsulate. Just like with the nail bed block, I'm doing lots of work with the brush, so pushing those sidewalls in, making sure that line is as neat as I possibly can. Again, I'm going to use my knife to cut away the excess and straighten up that line. I'm cutting it to sort of where the glitter line ended. So I overlapped it slightly with my clear acrylic, knowing that I could cut it so that it was straight along that glitter line. And then exactly the same on the middle finger. So going to leave those bands to just fully set, and we're going to apply the glitter to the tip of the pinky and the index. So as I said, we're just doing a glitter ombre. So starting middle of the nail, roughly where the cover powder fades out. Then I'm just working little beads. This has got a mixture of glitter sizes, so I just like to use little beads so that I can get a nice coverage but without adding too much thickness. And then just use your brush to tap the pieces into place, covering any little gaps and things. And I do often just go back and feather it out slightly at the change of colour. You can actually see I've done the thumb already. I didn't keep this in the video. That's just a full nail of this glitter. So doing exactly the same on the index finger, and then we're going to go back to the middle and the ring finger and finish these off. And I will file that line before moving on, just to make sure it's nice and crisp, extra crisp. So on that clear tip, I've got these beautiful little flowers. These are from Amazon, and I think they're made of like wood pulp, something like that. Someone did tell me, but honestly can't remember. But they're beautiful and you can get loads. So I've gone in with a wash of clear acrylic, and then I'm just going to stick those flowers on there. Now you do want to give them a little bit of a roll at the centre so they fit the curve of the nail really nicely, and then just push them into the clear acrylic. They're not like dried flowers, they don't need holding down like I would with those. They tend to hold their place really nicely. Then touch more of the clear acrylic, and I'm just going to pick up some of the glitter, the blueberry bubblegum glitter, and just apply some of those sort of dots in and around the flowers that are in that mix. And then exactly the same on the middle nails. So, and I used a couple of different flowers here just for, you know, just to change it up a little bit. Even did 3 here, and then some more of the glitter in and around, just to tie the design together. I mean, I know I've got that band of blue glitter, but just to bring it all together and just to add a little bit more to that tip. So now my design is all laid down, we need to encapsulate these. We only need to encapsulate the tip on the middle two, but we need to encapsulate the rest of the nails. Here we'll build all of our structure and then file these nails to shape, ready to finish them off. So here's this design all capped in clear acrylic and filed to shape, and I am loving how this set is looking already. Give them a good wipe over, get rid of any dust, any oils from my nails, anything that could affect the finish of the nail, making sure they're nice and clean. And then you could finish this design here, but come on, this is me. And I never turn down an opportunity to add some crystals. So that is what we're going to do on the middle finger and on the ring finger. Just at the cuticle, I've got a selection of blue crystals, and I've tried to pick out ones that match the colours in those flowers and the colours in the glitter. And there is a lot of shades of blue if you look at the flowers and the glitters, so I've just gone for a few different shades and just done a little bit of a crystal something just at the cuticle, using my Chiara Sky dip base to stick them down and my crystal Katana to pick them up, and just playing, you know me, I never have any idea what I'm doing when I apply crystals to a design. I just go with it, go with the flow, see where it takes me. It's always a wonderful journey to go on. But the crystals I'm using are from Crystal Parade. I honestly can't remember what mixes, but they have so many on Crystal Parade that, you know, you're covered whatever you decide to go with. So just adding a few more, and then when I'm happy, I'm going to do exactly the same on the ring finger. Ta-da! Bit of magic there for you. Now this design really is finished, so we've got to do the final thing, and that is top coat. This is where we're going to bring the design back to life. It's my favourite part of any design. I love a bit of top coating. And if I've got a bit of a glassy tip, I always swipe my brush underneath. Just really helps with that clarity, with the glassiness of the design. Using my Perfect Nails top gel, because that's what I normally use, and I'm just going to top coat all of these nails, and then we'll cure for 60 seconds. And here is the finished design, and I'm going to be honest, I absolutely love this one. I think I say that every single time. I had no idea where I was going with this design. I just threw everything at it and I hoped it turned out, and I think it did, and I hope you all agree. That's it from me today. So make sure you check out the description box because I'll pop product details in there, and if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel or you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you join me here. And I will see you again very soon for the next glitter in the ice cream collection. Bye! Mwah!